Hey everyone, Nathan here. Today we're going to have a look at how you can call or trigger structures using a structure block in Minecraft Education Edition. Okay, so this one kind of stumbled across this, but then it just made sense that it would do this. And I swear it didn't used to, so if you knew this happened before, put it in the chat, but I kind of thought this was really cool, so I wanted to make a video about it. So what we want to essentially do is take an existing structure, and it can be a structure that actually can be built, captured, destroyed, and just call on it whenever we want. So I'm actually going really big scale here. I'm going to do like tiny biomes and call on them when I need them in a specific location. So the first thing you need to do is have your structure first, what you want to copy essentially. So let's go over, I've set up 3 biomes here just to kind of show how it works each time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take to the corner of my structure. And in this case, we need to call on a structure block. It doesn't sit in the inventory, so you need to use a slash command. So we're going to hit / on our keyboard. And then we're going to do a give command. So we just type give after / space and then @s, so to give to yourself. And then we just start writing structure _ block. And then we're going to hit enter and it will drop into my inventory. So I'm going to place this structure block right down here in the corner, and we'll notice these lines kind of appear. And at the moment, I've kind of got it sitting in the correct corner based on where it's going to point and position itself. So if you get the wrong corner, I actually find it easier just to get rid of the block and go put it in the right corner instead of mucking around with all the numbers. So it is an initial setup of just 5 by 5 by 5 blocks, which is fine. It's just that my structure is a lot bigger than that. And so we just have to work with our coordinates here. So we can see the 3 lines, the 3 colored lines. So the red is our X, the Y is our, the green is our Y, and the blue is the Z coordinates. And so we play with these until we've got it exactly how we want. Now I happen to know mine. I happen to know that the size of my structure here that I want is 52 blocks on the X axis. I want to go 30 blocks high. And there are limitations as well on the structure block as to how high and wide you can go. And then on the Z, it is 37. And then I just need to account in mine for some of the, I don't want this structure around it. So I'm going to really tidy this up. So I'm just going to play around with my offsets a little bit here. I just want to offset over 1 on the red. So on the X, so I'm going to change that. That'll get rid of one of those lines, so you would have seen that disappear on the back of my structure. And equally, I want to get rid of this one here as well. So I want to get rid of 1 extra line there. That looks pretty good. And then it's the same here for my Y. I want to kind of capture down a bit into the ground. I don't want to cut it off evenly there. There might be some cool stuff. So let's go 5 blocks down. So -5. And then that kind of gives me my structure. So that's pretty big. You don't need to go this big. You can go a lot smaller and just do something like a house. Now the key for this is making sure the mode is set to save and then giving your structure a name. So this is the Savannah. So I'm going to write Savannah. There we go. And I'm going to click here on save. And so it's perfect. Structure is saved. So essentially I can then leave from there. It's actually saves to the memory, so you don't need to keep the structure block there. And then we repeat it. So I'm going to kind of fly through now and quickly do the others. They're all exactly the same. Okay, there we go, done. So I wanted 3 there just to kind of show how we could pick and choose and change things where we wanted. Now what I need to do is those structures are saved in the game now. So they can be reloaded, but I need to kind of tell it where to reload those, and I want to do this by a button. So what I'm going to do is I've still got this structure block in my hand, and I'm going to place down one here behind it first, and this one is going to be the river biome. So the very first thing I need to do again is specify the space where I want that structure to fit. So at the moment, if I put it down, it would just put a big chunk here. I want it to sit in the white space. So again, because I kind of know these numbers, I can come through and make those adjustments. So in this case, it is going to be 52. These numbers are still the same because I'm working all with the same spaces. You might be working with different spaces, but it needs exactly the same amount of room to paste down into if you want it to come out correctly. Now my offsets are going to be a little bit different because my structure block isn't sitting that directly in that corner. So you can kind of see as this is loaded, that's not correct. And it's because my structure block is like a few blocks over from where it was in the original one. So my original offset for the X was 1. But in this case, it's actually 3 blocks over from that. So it's 3. My Y is still going to be the same. I still want to go down 5. But my Z has also changed as well. You see, I haven't quite got that structure right there. So I need to change that one over as well. So let's move that one to -4. It's actually going to be -3, I think. There we go, perfect. So now it is sitting perfectly in that white space as we want it. You can always jump back out and have a look. So there are our structure lines that I can see, and I can kind of see from an observations without flying over that they're sitting exactly where I want them to be sitting. So what I want to do is I want to open this back up and change its settings. So the mode needs to change to load. And then this time, what I want to do is write in exactly what I called it. Now it is highly case sensitive. So you have to call it exactly what you saved it as. So I called it river. And then all I do is, in this case, is I just click out. Now if it can find it, which means it exists, it will go white like this. Otherwise it'll be red, and it'll say because it can't find it. It's not saved in the memory anyway. What's really important is don't click load. You could click load and it will load it up, but we want to do it by our button. So this is all about triggering one. So let's go through, and I'm going to put the other ones in as well. Okay, there they are. All 3 of my possible biomes ready to go. Now, all I want to do is just basically have something to activate this. So we could just use something like a button. Let's grab a button from our inventory. This one will do. And then I'm just going to place them on. So let's place one there, one there, one there. And so my benefit of this is if I come in and I go, what do I want to build on today? Do I want to build on rivers? Do I want to build on badlands or savanna? Let's do rivers. So I click on that, and then it basically activates it. It's pushing me out of the way a bit, but it activates it. And so that space now has been occupied by rivers. I could go, no, actually, that was a bad idea. Let's do badlands. And so I can click on badlands. It's going to have a little bit of a think about it. And there we go. It's left a little bit of water behind, but you get the general idea. There's my rivers. Or I could go, no, let's do savanna today. So I click on that, I give it a bit of time, and I'm right on the back side of that savanna. There we go. There it is there. and I've got a savanna, and you can kind of see how they're quite similar to each other as well. So that is how we can use one of those structure blocks. We can trigger them and have things brought in. You could do much simpler things, just like small builds. So click and the house appears. Lots of cool different ideas. Write them in the chat. Interested to know how you're going to use it. Apart from that, enjoy playing around with it, and we will see you again soon. Ciao.